Hello fellow YouTubers. In my last upload I said that I'd given away 24 copies of Aggravation, and that was true in that recording, but I've been giving away 3 copies for 3, maybe 4 years since I first had the books printed. I suppose I've given away about 300 copies. And the reason I'm able to give away, or was able to give away 300 copies, is because I was so confident at that time that I'd be able to sell the book online via my own website that I had 2,500 copies printed. A considerable expense. Biggest mistake I've ever made in my life. I talked it over with my wife and she said, well, if you want to do it, because otherwise you'll always be left wondering. I'm not wondering anymore. But the biggest disappointment I had, not only with those 24 copies I gave away in the video, but with the 300 copies in total, is that I had feedback via email from 3 people. 3. And feedback face to face from another 3. So 6 people were kind enough to give feedback. It was all positive, thankfully. But round about another 290 or so just couldn't be bothered. And I think that's the biggest disappointment of all. Those 300 copies were worth a considerable amount of money, pretty close to $3,000. And people just didn't have the consideration to give any feedback. I'd left a card in each of those books that had my email address, and I politely requested, would you be kind enough to give some feedback? Well, maybe most people never saw the card because they actually didn't open the book, and they just put the book on a shelf somewhere and there it is gathering dust. But that's the trials and tribulations of being a self-published author. I have 3 books, Aggravation, Henry Talbot's book of yesterdays, and Saturdays and Nights Vovos, available to read for free on Inkit. If you click the link in the description, you'll get to my profile page and see the 3 novels listed. You can read to your heart's content at no cost at all. But initially I put those 3 books on Amazon Kindle, and I sold a few copies as ebooks. Well, you either like ebooks or you don't. I don't. I know a lot of other people who don't either, and I know a lot of people who do, but they're just not my cup of tea. Ebooks, I just don't like them. I like the real thing. I like to hold the real thing in my hand, smell the pages, hear the pages flipping over. Aggravation has been available on CreateSpace for a number of years, and I think I've sold 1 copy. And the reason, the main reason, is that CreateSpace dictates the selling price. It's not up to the author. They have a minimum price, which happens to be $17 US. But the biggest cost is the postage and handling. Even in the United States, it's $18 American. Taking the book to $35, that's just way too expensive. So I'm going to pull the book off CreateSpace, because it's just a waste of time having it there. I'll never self-publish on Amazon Kindle or any other sites. I'm thinking of doing some readings of my 3 novels on my YouTube channel, be in episodes. I have considered and have decided to read Aggravation, at least the introduction and a couple of chapters, as a first episode to see how it goes. If reaction is good, I will continue. If not, I won't. I know I have a friend in Virginia who I talk to regularly via Skype, and he said he would love for me to read my book on YouTube, have it on YouTube, and but we'll see how things go, George. And I have a friend on Facebook who said he would enjoy that too, but we'll see. I'll give it a try, see what happens. But I won't be self-publishing ever again. When I had my website, I decided to offer those 3 novels mentioned as e-books, or sort of e-books, uploaded to people's email address for 99 cents each. Never got a customer. Not one person was interested. That's how difficult it is for self-published authors to sell their books. You know, when all said and done, writing's the easy part. But trying to get known and trying to sell your books, well, I think 99.9% of self-published authors will languish in the abyss of never to be seen or read. It's that simple. Anyhow, I just thought you might be interested on knowing that. So, as I said, if you want to read my 3 novels, Aggravation, Henry Talbot's Book of Yesterdays and Saturdays and Night Favours, click the link in description, take me to my Inket profile page, and you can read to your heart's content, completely free of charge. I want to thank you for watching, and until next time, bye for now.